I finished Pride and Prejudice, guys. It only took me 8 months to finish Pride and Prejudice. And surprisingly, I gave it 4 stars. I hit like the halfway mark. And man, I don't know what it was, but suddenly like Jane Austen, she just like kicked it to another level and I just like fell in love. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Colleen Moore and this is Cmoore-Books. As you saw from the thumbnail of today's video, we're trying something new. My sister sent me this TikTok of this girl that was trying like to see if she changed her phone to Grayscale, if it would make her want to pick it up less. So I'm using that challenge, but taking a book spin on it. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like, because I tried like doing a different way, but I have made my iPad Grayscale too. So hopefully this will show up. For all I know, this is all going to be in color. But yeah, if this is in color, I'll have to figure something else out. I'll put up a screenshot and maybe the computer will let me show it in Grayscale. I don't know. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully this is showing in Grayscale. I have no idea until I turn my phone on to color right now, because everything's in Grayscale right now. So yeah, so last week I was reading some, like it felt like a little bit every day, but I only finished one book. I've only finished one book so far this month, and it is July 9th. That's not normal for me. So I'm gonna see how many books I can finish this week with my phone looking like a depressing mess. Because honestly, it looks like I'm looking at myself right now in Grayscale, and it looks like I'm in a black and white film. So if anyone wanting to see, like, if you want to try this out too, you can. So we're gonna see how this goes. It might go horribly awry. We'll see if I can have less time on my phone. Hopefully that works, and I'll finish some more books this week. But yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be a really good success. I'll also be interested to see what my screen time looks like on my phone at the end of the week, because I do listen to audiobooks on my phone, but usually my phone's locked when I do that, so that technically doesn't count as screen time. So yeah, so day 1, I shall check in later. Hello, wanted to give an update on day 1 of the screen time Grayscale challenge. I've done quite a bit of reading today, and I'm quite proud of myself. My screen time is way down, although compared to last Sunday, this Sunday, I was reading something on my phone. So like last Sunday, it was like 16 hours. So that's not quite an accurate indication of what my normal day-to-day is like. So compared to like last Sunday, I'm doing great. 3 hours and like 57 minutes today. So much better. But I've read a little bit of the book of Holiday Awesome. Got a good chunk of The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I'm listening. I just paused listening to Fourth Wing, which is amazing. I think that's all I've read today so far. But I think I've done the most reading of The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I've been listening to the audiobook and reading at the same time. And I don't know why I took a pause with this story back when I first started it. Darn my shiny book syndrome. So yeah. But I would say, a very successful first day. We shall see what tomorrow brings. Talk to y'all then. Hello, friends. It is Monday, July 10th. I just donated blood. I'm a little name tag here, and well, that's the site. They're giving away these little like bags for those who came and donated today. And even if you can't donate, like for some reason today, they'll give you the thing anyway, which is really nice of them, because you came out and you tried. Because I've come some days like when they've been giving out stuff, and for one reason or another, I'm like, my iron was too low, or my blood pressure happened to be high that day. They happened to still give me the item if they were giving something away that day. So, yeah. And I get to donate again in 8 weeks. I'm 2 more blood donations away from donating my 2nd gallon. Because you donate a pint of blood every time, and 8 pints equals a gallon. So this was my 6th donation towards this gallon, this 2nd gallon. I'm gonna stop talking about blood if this really freaks you out. I apologize. You know, it's not everyone's thing, and that blood freaks some people out. Remember from Cmoore Girls, just that word made Madeline scream. I'm pretty sure it was in I Solemnly Swear in Cmoore Girls in season 3. So I think it was episode 11. So yeah, but book-wise, I have finished The Girl Who Drank the Moon. It was so good. I'm giving it 4 stars. I just didn't quite get that 5-star feeling, but yeah, I did cry some. Like, it was just so tender. I'm definitely gonna reread it someday, and who knows, my star rating could change the 2nd time around. But yeah, definitely would recommend it. It is so precious. I have started listening again to Pride and Prejudice. I am finishing that today. This is the month of finishing books that have been sitting in my currently reading shelf on Goodreads and Storygraph for like ever. The Girl Who Drank the Moon was one of them, and so is Pride and Prejudice. So one has been marked off, and hopefully Pride and Prejudice will soon follow. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, chill, yeah, because I'm a tad tired. So they told me to take it easy, so I'm gonna listen to their advice. Don't overdo it. So I will check in with y'all later. Good evening. Just wanted to give a evening update. So my screen time for today was like, it's probably gone up just a little bit. 3 hours and 6 minutes. So it's a little less than yesterday. And mentioned earlier, I finished The Girl Who Drank the Moon. And I've since finished Spy X Family Volume 4, which is so good. I don't know why I keep putting off, like, just binging them all. I think I'm just afraid of a time when I'll just be like, go from feast to famine, and I'll be like, so long until the next one. Yeah, and I know the next one comes out in October because I have it on pre-order. But yeah. And I've read a little more in the holiday the Book of Holiday Awesome. Yeah, it's super cute. I'm really enjoying it. And gotten a little farther on Fourth Wing. I'm feeling like I could probably finish that tomorrow. And I started a new book, There by Timothy Orange. I only listened to the prologue. And based on the prologue, I thought it was going to be a nonfiction. And then I went to add it to my Goodreads and to my Storygraph that I was currently reading it. Because it's for my library's adult book club. And it's a contemporary fiction. And I was like, well, this is going to be interesting. So I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. But I got till Thursday to listen to it. But I think it's only like 8 hours of listening. For all I know, it's way more. But I don't think it was like more than 12. So, yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna finish the chapter, maybe the Fourth Wing that I'm on. Maybe read a little bit of Prayer with the Orange Tree, because I haven't read any of that today. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Or maybe I should just go to bed. Maybe this is a sign. But I do want to read a little bit of the Prayer with the Orange Tree tonight, because I haven't read any of that in a little bit. So, yeah. So things are coming along. I've already finished 2 books this week. Oh, and I've listened to a good bit of Pride and Prejudice. I think I mentioned that earlier. I've listened to a little more tonight. I'm way back from Donating Blood, and I'm determined to finish that sucker this week. I want it over. Yeah. I have a feeling the only way I'm gonna enjoy that in the future is the what is her name? I can see her face. Susan Pirates of the Caribbean. Or the Pirates of the Caribbean girl. That version of Pride and Prejudice that she's in. I feel like that's the only one I can be enjoying that in the future. I have a feeling I'm not going to be rereading this because it's been a hardcore struggle to get through it the first time. We're going on month 8, because I started in December. This is month 8. Yeah, it's a sign. But I shall check in with y'all tomorrow. Hello again. Another update for my car. About to head out and get some tea bit caffeinated for my migraine. And I just finished my 3rd book of the week. I finished Fourth Wing, and holy crap, that ending. Literally, like, the last, 15 seconds. I was listening to the audiobook. If you know, you know. I listened to it at least 3 times, and I was like, that did not just happen. So, yeah, I ended up giving it 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. And those who are, the major stands, it is not the most amazing, book, fantasy book I've ever read, but, I really, really, really enjoyed it. And for me, it deserves 5 stars. And some people are like, well, if it's not the most amazing fantasy book ever, why are you giving it 5 stars? I'm like, because it's still really good, so it deserves 5 stars. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just have so many thoughts running around my head right now. Yeah, I really want Iron Flame. I just looked on Goodreads, and Rebecca Yarros posted on there that apparently the second book, Iron Flame, the one that the US is putting out, is just, the edges are just plain black. But Waterstones is putting out, like, fancy sprayed edges. Now, you can't order it yet, but I put myself on the list to be notified when you can. You can pre-order it. So, yeah, excited for that. But, oh, it's good. It's really good. And I can read more dragon things as I take a deeper dive into the Priory of the Orange Tree with their dragons. So yeah, but I just need to take though a small break from bookish things from a book, just to process and listen to some music, because I'm like very much in processing mode right now. It's like that book, like finishing like Tidal Wave, and it's like bookish overwhelm. So yeah, let me know like what you guys thought of Fourth Wing. I know it's been a hit or a miss for some, but I hope if it's been somewhat of a miss that you at least enjoyed some parts. So, but I know that every book is not meant for every reader, which I totally understand. And those who are going into the or looking into this book, I'm one that doesn't like to read explicit sex scenes. So I was listening to the audiobook, so I was able to just keep flicking forward every 15 seconds. So there are two of them. I can have for life me tell you what chapters they're in. But there are two, if you wanted to know that. So, just in case you were wondering. But, yeah. So I know some don't appreciate that, and I don't really appreciate it either. Something that I try to stay away from. I don't want those kind of things in my mind. So, just something that I've personally chosen not to do. So, but yeah, overall, a really great book. Excited for Iron Flame. Oh my gosh, I just can't get over the ending. Oh my goodness, the ending. Okay, I'm gonna go get my caffeine and try and process what just happened. Good morning. So I was gonna update you last night about what my screen time was yesterday, but I had my CPAP mask on, and I was already laying down in bed. I was like, too much effort. It wasn't great yesterday, but I did finish a book. Did quite a bit of reading, so. And I read some on my phone, which is what brought my screen time up. And I was reading like till some early hours in the morning, which is why my screen time is already at like 2 hours for today. So, yesterday was like 6 hours, and up to like 2 hours and a smidge. But I have DNF'd my book for my book club on Thursday. They're There by Timothy Orange. The prologue was so strong. And then like I listened to like the start of like one character, and there was just so much profanity, and I just it's just not my thing. I just don't want to listen to that much. Like, it was a ridiculous amount. We're talking like every few words amount. Then I like tried flipping to another character, and it started off with the character on the toilet, and I was like, what is happening? I'm like, this is not the book for me. I'm still gonna go to the book club to see what the other people had to say about it. But yeah, just very disappointing. But I'm gonna move on to another book. Maybe try and finish Pride and Prejudice today. Because I now have another, although I don't have to finish it until September. That's the next time my church book club is meeting. Another classic, The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. But I might have to start it now because it might take me from now until then to finish it. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to Pride and Prejudice and keep on keeping on. Oh, and I saw this on TikTok. It's this fun little, it's like a mini vending machine. I think I said on TikTok, I got it at Target in their dollar value section or whatever. That's where I found it. And the person I saw that shared on TikTok was like, used it for putting prompts in. So I'm going to be using this in the future. For some content, so be on the lookout for that. I'm excited for it, so it's gonna be fun, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm gonna get to listening. Yeah. I wish I was back in bed, but as it is a work day, I cannot do that. Can't be slacking. Okay, check with y'all later. Hello, everyone. It's still Wednesday. Just doing my final check-in for the night. Because I did a lot of reading on my phone. And I did watch some videos on my phone today. My my screen time count was not good. It's getting close to like 7 hours for the day. But I did a lot of reading on my phone. Like into the wee hours of the night. So that accounts for that. And I was on a call with my family for a while on my phone. Oh, that also accounts for a lot of my screen time. Because we were on the phone for like well over an hour. Okay, that also accounts for it. Okay, I'm feeling much better about myself. I've been slacking all day. So, yeah. But I finished 2 books today. 2. So I'm up to a total of 5 so far for the week. Yeah, because I finished the 4 ones last week, and that was my first of the month. And so I'm up to 6 for the month. So yeah, I finished 5 so far this week. I honestly I don't know if I can name all 5 of them right now. But I can tell you the ones that I did finish. Today, I finished Pride and Prejudice, guys. It only took me 8 months to finish Pride and Prejudice. And surprisingly, I gave it 4 stars. I hit like the halfway mark, and man, I don't know what it was, but suddenly like Jane Austen, she just like kicked it to another level, and I just like fell in love. I was like leaning towards like 3-star territory, like all the way. And then yeah. Yeah, I just it bumped. I just fell in love with I got it. I get it, guys. The boringness of the first part for me is why I could not give it 5. But yeah, the second half, that's what got to a 4 for me. And then I finished the Book of Holiday Awesome. I gave that 4 stars. The book was so fun. So like it starts out with like Christmas and goes through all of the holidays of the year. And I especially appreciated the other holidays. So like it talked about Hanukkah and gave like the background of Hanukkah, and then Kwanzaa. Yeah. So like I knew like the history of Hanukkah, but I didn't know the history of Kwanzaa. So that was really fascinating to me. So I didn't realize that Kwanzaa was created in like, I think it was the 60s, the 70s. I didn't realize it wasn't that old. So that was very surprising to me. But yeah. So yeah, it was a fun book. I'm excited to read the other ones in coming months. So I'm down. I have finished 4 books. Oh, and I also DNF'd a book today. I think I mentioned that earlier. There by Timothy Orange. But yeah, finished 2 books, DNF'd 1. I didn't get very far, so I really don't feel that bad about it. I wanted to, like, I really did, but I'm still gonna go to the book club tomorrow and hear other people's thoughts on it, and if it really like gelled with them. So gonna read some of the Priory of the Orange Tree before I go to bed, because I haven't made any progress on this in like days. I'm still on page 82. The last time I checked in, yeah, talked about this. I'm still on the same page. So I need to get crack-a-lackin' on this. Because I also have to read The Well of Ascension this month for my TBR ring toss to, like, fully complete my TBR ring toss. Yeah. And The Well of Ascension did not have to happen. I brought that one on myself. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put my July TBR ring toss link to that down below. You can check that out and my craziness. So yeah, but I am gonna get a little bit of reading done and then get to bed, because I have to go into the office tomorrow for my office day. Woohoo. It's fine. The office isn't too terrible. Oh, and I started another book today. I started More Than a Body. And I didn't realize that the 2 authors were sisters. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It is so good. I'm already like a third of the way through the book. I can honestly see myself finishing that tomorrow when I'm in the office. Any girl that is struggling with issues of feeling good about your body and about yourself, I know I really struggle with that. Please check it out. And I haven't even finished it. And I already have, like, I know it's not going to magically fix me overnight or anything, but, it's definitely given me some strategic things to work on already. So, yeah. So good. Okay. I'm going to start reading Prairie. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday. Sorry. Get all up and close personal. July 13th. I am about to head into the office. Haven't gotten any reading done yet this morning. Got my scripture reading done. Listened to some chapters, listened to a hymn this morning. Some chapters in the Book of Mormon. Do my New Testament study later this afternoon. And then I also listened to talk. So, yeah. So, sorry. My fuel level's low, and my car Steve is very upset about it. He reminds me every few miles, like, hey, we're getting low on gas. Once I get below the 50 mile marker. So, yeah. But I'm gonna head in. I got a meeting in about 12 minutes. So, yeah. I'm gonna start listening. Probably pick up more than a body again. That's probably what I'm gonna listen to first, and then see what I feel like next. So, yeah, but I will check in with y'all later. This dog is living his best life right now. So cute. Good evening / morning, because it is after midnight. I want to give you an update on today. My screen time for today was 4 hours and 25 minutes. So that's a lot better than yesterday and the day before. So I finished More Than a Body, and it was so good. I'm definitely buying a physical copy, so I can look back at it and look at specific chapters, take a deeper dive into it, so I can take notes, put post-it notes in it, all that jazz. Yeah, highly recommend it. It's absolutely fantastic. And I finished another book. This is a book of poetry. It's called The Lost Bells by Robert McFarlane. And the illustrations were done by Jackie Morris. I gave this 5 stars. Oh, and I gave More Than a Body 5 stars. Absolutely. Let me find. Honestly, all the illustrations in this book are absolutely gorgeous, but, like, hello. This is just one example of many of all of the wonderful illustrations in here. Along with the beautiful, beautiful poetry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like, I can't even right now. I just, like, devour this book. Like, this is the end papers right here. So yeah. Yeah, it was a wonderful book. I'm so glad I read it. When I came into the library, I was like, how? I don't even remember putting this on hold. I think I heard about it from the Cottage Fairy here on YouTube. She did a book recommendations video. I'm not sure how long ago, but by the time that book came in on hold, I completely forgot where the recommendation came from, and I was like, when it came in, I told one of the libraries, I was like, people at the desk, I was like, I have no idea how I got the idea to get this book, but I'm like, it's beautiful. I just look at these illustrations. I'm like, I'm really glad I did, but no recollection of how we got here. So yeah. So, for the week, up to a grand total of 7 books. Feeling good. Gonna read some more tomorrow. I might still be crazy and read a little bit of, The Priory of the Orange Tree. Maybe not. I probably shouldn't. That was clearly a sign. But yeah, I want to give a little update, and I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday, July 14th. It's actually my parents' wedding anniversary. It's been... Oh, crap. I knew the answer to this. 43 years. Wait, or is it 38 years? Oh, no. It's 38. It's 38, because my brother is coming up on 40. Or is it 39? Oh, no, I need to do some math. Oh, my mom and I just talked about it a couple days ago. Okay, we're in 2023. For you math people, really? It's 39. It's 39. It's 39 years. Next year will be 40 years. Okay. I was close. I was close-ish. Yeah. So today is their 39th wedding anniversary. Yeah. So my birthday is like super close to their wedding anniversary. So it's kind of nice. Helped me to remember. They have very, very humid wedding day here on the East Coast. Yeah. Ugh, humidity. I miss the dryness of the desert when I was in Utah, I'm not gonna lie. But I finished another book. I finished my 8th book of the week. Before Color, where pigments and dyes come from. It's written by Netbay Pimentel and illustrated by Madison Safer. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So this is geared towards children, but like, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Like, I learned so much about the history of pigments and color, and so like, I tell you, like before colors, like purple berries while in the bush, someone picks and crushes them. He's making, and I swear every time I was wrong. Purple berries, you'd think he'd making purple. No, he's making green. And then it goes into like the history of green. And then it goes into like someone influential, like in the that used the color green and the like the dyeing process. And there's usually like a fun fact. And then it shares like the different sources of the color green. So it's plant sources, mineral sources, and green has greens for mixtures, because green apparently is the most complicated color to make, because it doesn't have a good staying power. So highly recommend this book. It's so good. Oop, that's a knock some things over. But yeah, I've also listened to a little bit of These Violent Delights. I need to finish that. I also haven't done my scripture reading this morning. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get back to These Violent Delights, and just pray that I'm waiting on information to continue some work, and I'm like, I need you to send me the stuff. So I'm in like a holding pattern right now. It's killing me. So yeah. I hate waiting. I'm not a patient person. And yet, I was able to wait to open my birthday presents. That was a miracle. I'm not gonna lie. But I digress. So, yeah, gonna continue listening to these Violent Delights. Gonna do some other stuff and do new work and all that jazz. So, check in with y'all later. Good evening. Just want to give my final update for the day. My total screen time was 4 hours and I think it was 42 minutes. So pretty good. Or is it 57 minutes? I can't remember. I was somewhere in that ballpark. Numbers are not my strong suit. But, yeah, so it's looking good for the week. I finished another book today. It wasn't a very long one. I finally read the Taylor Swift Golden Book. I've had this since like the beginning of May when it came out. And I don't know why I didn't read it until now. Okay, so sorry. It was so cute. It was so freaking cute. Like, I can't even. I loved it. I'm still kind of sad that the rumor that Taylor Swift might have been releasing an autobiography was false. But it's okay. Maybe one day it'll happen. You know? But I did get a good bit of progress on these Violent Delights. I'm getting close to the 50% mark. I'm almost halfway. 42%. I made some progress in the Priory of the Orange Tree. How far did I even get? I was reading some and then I fell asleep on the couch. On chapter 11, so page 123, I just like crashed on the couch. Our garbage disposal is like, it's got this little metal thing, like the corn on the cob thing got stuck by accident, went through the garbage disposal. The one piece is stuck in there and I can't get it out, and I just went out there to relax and I got so relaxed I fell asleep while reading. So it's been a long week, but I will check in with y'all tomorrow. I think I'm gonna close this out on Sunday, so go Sunday to Sunday. So we'll see if I can finish between tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Good evening. So this is the only update for today. Today has been so busy. Saturday, oh gosh, how am I watch on? I think it's the 15th of June. Yeah, because yesterday was my parents' wedding anniversary. That was the 14th. So my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's been a long, busy, wonderful day. I was down in Washington, D.C. for most of the day. It's about an hour and a half, 45-minute drive for me to get from my part of PA to DC, to my church's temple down there. So I have the wonderful opportunity to help with the sacred ordinances. So we doing the temple down there in Washington, D.C. So, yeah, was there most of the day. Oh, got there around 11 and left at 7. So, no, I left my house at like 9:30 this morning, and then I got home at 9 p.m. tonight. But I did get some reading done. I listened to These Violent Delights on the way home. Somewhere past the 50% mark. I was doing my scripture. I was listening to the scriptures on my way down to the temple, and then I bought a copy of the Midnight's album, the one that Taylor Swift released at that one concert in New York, the one that has "You're Losing Me" on it. That only got released physically at that concert. I bought it off of eBay for like $56. And so I was listening to that on my way down, so I didn't get any listening to These Violent Delights on my way down. But yeah, I'm probably gonna finish the chapter I'm on, and then read a little bit of the Priory. But got about a little over 4 hours of screen time for today, surprisingly. I don't know that happened when I was nowhere near my phone for most of the day, but yeah. I was looking at book recommendations for people once I got back. So I put on for the Magical Readathon that I could, because I'm a librarian, that I could, because she said that, like, you could go to a bookseller or to a librarian. I was like, hey, I'm a librarian. I volunteered to give anyone any book recommendations for that prompt. I don't remember which one it's for, but giving out some recommendations to 2 people, so felt good. Felt really good. So if anyone else needs any, just let me know. Always wanted to give out book recommendations, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna stop talking now. And stop yawning at you, because I feel bad for making people yawn. So, but I will check in with y'all tomorrow, and I didn't finish any books today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow on the final day, and see what the final book count and screen time count is, or at least the average is for the week versus last week, because I know last week was so high. It was so high. So we'll see. Hopefully it's better. Hello everyone. And for the final update, I took it this morning, but I woke up with a horrible migraine that I was trying to fight off before I had to go to church this morning. And it was my turn to teach my primary class with the 3-4-year-olds. So I was mad at my migraine while preparing my lesson. Saw my migraine when I went to church, and thankfully it started to, blessings from heaven, started to go away as I was teaching. So thankfully the lesson went well. Migraine went away, and the kids were so cute. They cracked me up. So we learned about Saul of Tarsus and his changing from Saul to Paul, becoming a great missionary. So, but in book updates, I officially finished 10 books this week. I finished my final one, These Violent Delights. For those of you who have watched this book go on many a TBR, I'm pretty sure you never thought this day would come. And honestly, I thought it wouldn't either. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I'll give more in-depth thoughts in my wrap up, but I thought it was pretty okay. Like, it was good, but it was not great. It was just kind of, it was a little slow. But I finished it. I get to mark it off on my sheet. So, for today I did 4 hours and 44 minutes on my phone. So my average is way down, and I would call this, experiment a major success. 10 books. Most of them were adult books, just a few, just a couple picture books thrown in, just a few of those, but majority were YA or adult books. I think 7 out of the 10 were. So, yeah. But I think I might keep up my phone being in Grayscale. So, at least for some time, and see if this was just a fluke. So, we'll see by the end of the month if it was just a fluke. So, yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. Always grateful for for that, and for those that love to join this crazy fam, you know. But it's fun, you know. It's fun and crazy. I got a cute puppy over here. She's sleeping, but yeah. And I also want to say, remember who you are, where you live. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.